Messi. Molina. Rodriguez. Martinez. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Argentina have grabbed this game by the scruff of the neck and aren't letting go.
Over to the left. Now he's wondering who wants it. Acuna goes up and over. Camavinga goes looking. And it's Messi. Now the pass. Molina is demanding it out wide. Messi, and Messi! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Messi. De Paul. So it is still 0-0. He's got away. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Played out to the wing. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Looks like a good ball through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's left his man. Tries to dink it in. They've been given a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Kante.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Messi hoists it high. Martinez! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
That'll go straight through to the keeper. Mbappe. Out to the flank. Dembele. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Tries a through ball. Mbappe has a shot! McAllister clips one through. Going through. Now it's Mbappe. Looks to clip it forward. Shoots! Goal! France! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Petzela tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. That intervention was very necessary. Koundé. Camavinga coaxed out to the wing. He's left his man. Oh, really good feet from him. Barcola! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
That's the throw. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe plays it into the channel. Dembele. That is Conte. Looks to slip. And a header! The referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're underway again.
Argentina don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Timely intervention. Garnacho. Acuna. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Garnacho with the ball through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Mbappe! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Mbappe plays it out to the flank. And help's available out wide. Dembele.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Lobs it in gently. McAllister looking to get on the end of this. Can he put it away?
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Good save. He got a decent fist on that. Forward it goes. Now it's Dembele. And it's Conte. Well read, he sorted that out. Molina plays it forward. Rodriguez. Garnacho. France have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Goes for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Mbappe passes it through. Hernandez is demanding it out wide. Shapes the shoots! McAllister. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Peter, this fella will run off the back of defences, so he has to be dealt with like this.
De Paul. Martinez. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Conte. Dinks one in. Hernandez looking to get on the end of
France
this.
are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Messi. Martinez.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Into the channel. Acuna boots it to safety. Dembele. Drilled in. He's had a go! Oh, he couldn't get hold of it. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
McAllister. Martinez. Garnacho. Spreads it wide.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Going through. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Hernandez. Conte. Tries lifting it over, and he's cut it out. And that's that. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Tiada kata putus, mereka ngomong miring, aku tetap jalan lurus. Jauh dari padam panas, ku tak kadang-kadang. Sistem brain 13 jam kan ku tak jago kandang. Jelajah rata kota sebar ke seluruh penjuru. Tiada pandang bulu, semua rata aku buru. Lepas rem, injak gaspol, lepas landas terbang tinggi tanpa batas, tuju puncak yang terapas. Yo, I'm a system brain, masih tetap main terus. Mental pantang mundur sampai mampus. We are love 13. Sudah jangan kau bandingkan, jelas kita beda kelas. Sistem grind masih tetap main terus. Mental pantang mundur sampai mampus. We are love 13. Sudah jangan kau bandingkan, jelas kita beda kelas.
got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's a player who can contribute in so many ways, Theo Hernandez. He's shown himself to be not just an effective crosser, but capable of excellent passing from deep, as well as being a pretty decent finisher. Playing for the right team, he probably could get himself into double figures.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Molina comes out on top in a really physical duel. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dembele, now the pass. Chance! De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Garnacho. De Paul, played out to the wing. Long and high towards the flank. Camavinga plays a clever pass. Hernandez. Mbappe! That is wayward.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try. France have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Acuna, looking up to see who wants it. Rodriguez. Argentina, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Barcola floats one over. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe! Acuna tries to get it forward quickly. De Paul. McAllister. Garnacho. Martinez. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
In for a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well read, he sorted that out. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Barcola. Tries lifting it over. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Coaxed out to the wing. Hernandez gets it back. Tchouaméni goes upfield. Mbappe. Conte. Martinez. Hernandez. Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it through. Messi. De Paul. Just brushed off the ball there. Koundé. Conte. Goes looking. Tchouaméni. Molina does well to read it and intercepts. De Paul. Martinez. Garnacho plays it into the channel. Konate boots it to safety. Dembele. Garnacho. France have it back and they can go again. And we've reached half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Tries a through ball. Camavinga plays it forward. De Paul battles to win it back. Garnacho. And now Martinez hits it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And it's Dembele. Dembele with the ball through. Garnacho. Rodriguez. Martinez. Looks like a good ball through. Good ball. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Saliba knocks it away. Forward it goes. Dembele looks to dink one in. Conte goes for the cross. And the shot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
De Paul is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcola. Chouameni. Mbappe. Played out to the right. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. In with a header! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? There is the breakthrough. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the area of the park, this fella is definitely no slouch.
France break the deadlock.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Garnacho. Martinez pushes it out wide. Molina passes it through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He's got options in the... shapes the shoots! Aimed long and direct.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Garnacho. Messi. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Dembele. Tchouaméni plays it out to the wing. Hernandez. Barcola. Looks to slip it through. Mbappe. Time to deliver. He's had a go! Camavinga tries to head towards goal.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Has gone out. Tries a through ball. Martinez looking to get on the end of this. Lovely little display of skill, that is. Chance! Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Martinez.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Olise. Mbappe steered out wide. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe trying to get there. And that will be the final act. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Tiada kata putus, mereka ngomong miring, aku tetap jalan lurus. Jauh dari padam panas, ku tak kadang-kadang. Sistem brain 13 jam kan ku tak jago kandang. Jelajah rata kota sebar ke seluruh penjuru. Tiada pandang bulu, semua rata aku buru. Lepas rem, injak gaspol, lepas landas terbang tinggi tanpa batas, tuju puncak yang terambil.
Se solicita la presencia del padre de máquina con gorra azul en el centro de información.
that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Mbappe. Rodriguez. McAllister. Garnacho. Over to the left. Dinks one in. And he's there to cut it out. Camavinga tries to get it forward quickly. Tchouameni, out to the left it goes. Now it's Mbappe. Looks to slip it through. Looking for a decent... The shot's on! And another time!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Molina. Argentina looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Martinez battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. Barcola. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Dembele. Lovely feet. Romero. Argentina, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Garnacho. Now it's McAllister. McAllister. Looking up to see who wants it. Acuna. Oh, sweet feet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister. He'll have a dip! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Koundé.
France have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what? And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cut out in the nick of time. Martinez. Rodriguez. Hoists it high. Now it's Mbappe. Rodriguez. Garnacho. Messi. One shall pass, that's the message there. Well played, he saw that coming. That's put paid to a promising move. Garnacho plays it out to the wing. Acuna tries lifting it over. Camavinga goes looking. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to dink it in. And that's been levered clear. That's a throw. And it's Messi. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Barcola. Looks like a good ball through. Mbappe goes up and over. Dembele. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Chouameni. And it's Messi. Martinez. Martinez! A skipper's goal!
Well, that's just changed both managers' team talks at half-time too. What a magnificent piece of play by the skipper to create a really buoyant atmosphere in his own dressing room now, and a very uncertain one in the other. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Argentina come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. We're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Conte. Koundé. Chouameni. Forward it goes. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Kante looks to dink one in. Conte. Played into the middle. Hits it first time! No, just couldn't quite turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, been intercepted. He's done well to tidy up the situation. He's had a shot!
Dembele clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to dink. He's gone for it! It's bounced out! Acuna. Martinez is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of
Up for the header! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Camavinga has got himself a free kick. Mbappe. Koundé. Dembele with the ball through. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Saliba. Traoré. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Martinez gets it upfield. Acuna. Martinez. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Hernandez plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the right. Tries a through ball, going through. Goes for goal!
Dembele weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Molina. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Barcola passes it through. He's got away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. There are a few waiting for it. Going for goal! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And it's hoisted clear. Plays it back. It's Dembele!
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Looks to slip it through. That intervention was very necessary.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Messi. Hernandez.
Argentina are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Rabiot. The final 5 minutes. Argentina just have to run down the clock. Oh, really good feet from him. Mbappe decides to play it up to meet it! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last!
Produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
Argentina look as though they're about to make a change. All square again into the dying minutes. Now the pass. Montiel is demanding it out wide. Great leap! And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up. So we are still all square. But you have to say how different things might have been.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Go the rock star, still run the business in the top ones. No one can stop me from the west side. JKT ku masih memegang kendali dan masih mendorong. I'm a golden rock star, come from the west side. Hujan badai tak pengaruh kan tetap fine. Ku selalu lakukan dan sajikan yang terbaik. We are golden team gangs, keep it action, keep it struggle, mental never back down. Maju terus pantang mundur macam pion. Tekadku kalahkan, tak ku tahu be the champion. You wanna golden rock star, still run the business in the top wars. No one can stop me from the west side.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Liverpool against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Liverpool against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Non-stop, listen me, nobody can stop me, brother. Yes, nobody can stop me, never. I'm a last one, struggle masih jalan terus non-stop. Listen me, nobody can stop me, brother. Yes, nobody can stop me, never. Aku masih terus berkarya, still moving on the line. Struggle masih keras, ku tak pernah main-main. Jangan pernah kau samakan ku dengan yang lain. Beda koki, beda mutu, kita beda cara main. Langkah tak terhenti walau kadang tak terlihat. Tetap rajik amunisi walau sedang rehat. Update kualitas kelas ringan jadi berat. Sajian lebih keras untuk yang biasa.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Liverpool against Real Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Chiesa. Out to the left it goes. Going through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Valverde tries to get it forward quickly. Tchouaméni. Played out to the wing. McAllister positions himself well and cuts it out. Szoboszlai. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Salah passes it through. Where to from here? Tchouaméni.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Cuts it out. Konate. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. It's Salah. Mbappe with the ball through. Breaks on here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
Van Dijk goes looking. McAllister. McAllister. Just brushed off the ball there. Isak! It's anyone's ball! Looking to break out here. Surely he... Isak! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction.
Can he finish? Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Salah. Szoboszlai opts to play it back. Could move up a gear here. Endo does well there, alert. Vinicius Junior spreads it towards the left. Mbappe. Now it's Tchouaméni. Referee has just said play on. Mohamed Salah. Chiesa plays it out to the wing. Still going. Where to next? He's left his man. Decent ball. And that's a goal kick. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Endo. Chiesa. Brahim Diaz. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chance! Tchouaméni. That is going to be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well, there's good movement off the ball, the passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
The Reds leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Liverpool carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Chiesa. Mbappe. Tchouaméni plays it forward. He's got away. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Endo. Szoboszlai. Aimed long and direct. And now the breakaway.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
McAllister. Out wide to the right. Here comes the corner. Great leap! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Valverde! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Isak, looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
And the finish! He's scored! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Real Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
We have got ourselves a game here.
It was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Looks to slip it through. Up for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Soboslai has a look and plays it in. And he just whacks it away. Has a pop! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Up to meet it! Oh, crucial block! Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Mbappe, now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a through ball.
Real Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's Salah. Gakpo. Endo. Gakpo. McAllister. Gakpo. Vinicius Junior.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looks like a good ball through. Receives it from behind. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets up to head it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
McAllister, and it's Salah. The ball needed to be better
I
there.
think it's
a
time
wasted
for them
chance.
to concentrate on closing this one out.
Played out to the wing, and he's cut it out. And that's it. Liverpool win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Sky bersama ku kau kan temukan solusi yang kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main paling lain, beda dengan lain. Dalam beruang dimensi kau kan temukan yang terbaik. Dari dimensi datang tu kasih solusi, lain dari yang lain pasti sesuai dengan fantasi. Sajianku jelas fantastik, no debat, ragu rugi tu dah pasti. I don't give a fuck, no testy fact, keep it well on the track, already on the back. Siap ku seberanti break, jangan tanya soal dosting, asal kau dapat roasting. Laku kelas tanpa costing, yang lain itu yang high, flying high, going to the sky. Bersamaku kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main paling lain, beda dengan lain. Dalam beruang dimensi kau kan temukan yang terbaik. Getting high, flying high, going to the sky. Bersamaku kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main paling lain, beda dengan lain. Dalam beruang dimensi kau kan temukan yang terbaik. Tampil beda, amunisi lebih tega. 2025 bergerak lebih gila. One shoot, one kill like killer, like pilar tetap berdiri tegak. You know lah, jangan pernah kau samakan ku dengan yang lain. Cara mainku paling lain, di ruang dimensi jelas kau kan temukan yang terbaik. Barang jelek jelas ku tak main, ini jelas lebih naik. Original anti-fake, RV gak main yang reject. Getting high, flying high, going to the sky. Bersamaku kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main paling lain, beda dengan lain. Dalam beruang dimensi kau kan temukan yang terbaik. Getting high, flying high, going to the sky. Bersamaku kau kan temukan solusi yang terbaik. Cara main paling lain, beda dengan lain. Dalam beruang dimensi kau kan temukan